Hey guys, good evening and welcome to my exciting channel. We're discussing Mandela effects and the like. Thank you for joining in. Welcome all Mandela effectians. It's good to see everybody out there. How is everyone doing tonight? It's good to hear that. Let's see. This is a show that we're welcoming back. One of our good friends, Cory, uh, Cory W. Thank you, Sandy. We have join with me is E-Man and Sandy Diva, and you all know them. We've we've done quite a few shows together, right, guys?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
And
definitely.
yes, so we're just waiting for Cory to join us at any time now. Um, does anybody have anything they'd like to talk about tonight?
Well,
E-Man?
E-Man, I gotta say, man, your hair looks a bit longer, and see, mine's gotten shorter, right?
yeah. You know what? I say something's different. So you got the barber and I don't. Sandy, you the Mandela effect lady. You got any great Mandela effect?
A lot to Brian.
Yeah, she
He
said
has to
you want
actually
to.
go to the albums though and get those images for me.
Okay, yeah, we'll do that in the meantime, and hopefully Cory will jump in here by the time we start sharing a few of these.
Is one of
That's
your
my kid.
is one of your Mandela effect the guy that created?
Oh man.
All I hear
I
is
thought the guy
Evie.
that created Peanuts was George Washington Carver.
Oh, what about George Washington Carver?
I,
Oh yeah, I heard that one.
I thought he was the one that created peanut butter.
Really?
And now
He
they say
was, but he's
he,
not now.
he ain't never created peanut butter.
No
It's,
way.
it's been out ever since the Egyptians.
Are you kidding me?
Uh-huh.
No way.
Yep. Even when you search it, it says he's been mistakenly uh, uh, um, put in there as the one that created, but he ain't the one. It's like they told us this in school. They had poster boards on it, and
Ooh.
now he ain't the one that created peanut butter.
The one who created peanut butter, it says now, and it says in 1884, Marcellus Gilmore Edson.
You see?
Yeah, that's weird.
You see?
And the other thing that's weird is, let's see. So it says here, what? Look, I'm not kidding you. It says people also ask what black man invented the peanut butter. So it says the African American agricultural scientist invented more than 300 products from the peanut plant. George Washington Carver is known for his work with peanuts, though he didn't invent peanut butter as some may believe. What?
I told you.
Oh man.
I said, wait a minute. So
Hey Batman. Hey Leah. Hey guys. Good to see you all. All right. So, what else is Sandy? You want to talk about some of the other things? I'll look at the photo album, but yeah, if you want to talk about a couple of them, like what really shocked me, tell them about the bumblebees. What changed with bumblebees?
Okay. Well, we can ask the chat if they don't already know it. I'm
Mm-hmm.
curious what E-Man remembers. What colors are bumblebees?
yellow,
What colors do
yellow
you
and black.
remember bumblebees being?
Yellow and black.
Yellow and black.
Yellow and black for E-Man. Yeah, I don't know if Brian can show these images because it's kind of crazy. People may not believe me without the
Yeah,
images,
I'm gonna pull them up.
but
I'm
there
gonna pull
are
them up. Just
still.
give me a minute to take
Okay,
care of family stuff. Hold on one second. Go ahead. You can talk
absolutely.
about it.
Okay. So, in this reality, there are still a few very few bumblebees that are black and yellow. But the majority of them now are black and yellow, but their tail is white or red. Like actually white and red. And the pictures, you need to see the pictures to understand how wrong it looks. They were only yellow and black in my past. I'm talking about the big, fat, hairy bumblebees. They were only black and yellow in my past, and now they're black, yellow, and white. For the majority are black, yellow, and white.
You know, and
But there's also ones with red tails.
I think that's their thing now. And so what they're doing now is they make sure they keep a few around so it don't look like it's been changed, and then they slowly but surely take them out of existence. Like, yes, they was around, but they extinct now. They've been doing that a lot about a whole lot.
Yeah, that's exactly what happens.
They're slowly make them disappear.
Hey, Sandy, let me see. So I'm looking at your
That's so
photo
true.
album here. And by the way, this is public, right, Sandy?
I sent you links to each album. It is public.
Okay, I'll do that. I'll go in there and look.
What's the issue with public?
Yeah, if you go to each link, it takes you directly to the one.
Oh, good.
Well, so when I used to stream all the time with Brian, I would make the folders private.
Oh, okay.
Just because we wanted to keep the show stuff private before the show.
Oh, okay. I thought
now I don't bother. It's an extra step. It's just.
I thought it was some kind of thing that we got to do because the bots, the bots be looking at you.
The bots?
Oh no.
And so it's.
I mean, you have
It's like including the. There's a whole lot of things that's about and all the stuff is getting faster, and I believe the next thing they're about to do is the aliens. And the reason why I believe they're gonna do that is because Donald Trump, they made a space force in January. They spent 800 and some billion on that. And then they've been hitting at aliens for a minute. And now I heard on the news.
Oh no.
I heard the news yesterday that now scientists say that we have 23 different species in space that's living.
That's nuts. When you told me that, I was like, no way.
E-Man.
Yeah.
E-Man, back in, I think it was January, maybe December, not too long ago, the government released footage. It was shown on Fox News of UFOs.
Yeah.
The government released footage of UFOs,
Yep.
said they were UFOs, they were not of earthly origin, put it on the news, and no one batted an eye.
Yep, I remember.
I think you're absolutely right. I think they figure, okay, ready. They're
because
ready.
Who was that? That was I haven't heard from him in a minute. Security. He had put that out maybe 7 months prior to that. And so when they released it, I said, I hadn't seen this before. And when they did it, I said, oh, so now they trying to get all their ducks in a row. That's why now we need a space force. Because there's nowhere in the world you're going to spend over $900 billion on a new branch of government. Why would you need a space force? Why would you need that? And so, and all of a sudden now scientists have found this signal that's being sent to Earth, and now they're saying that we have 23 different species because they got multiple solar systems that looks like ours, that the sun is about the same distance as ours is, and they did that thing about the new Earths that they found last year. I think it was either last year or the year before, where they found them 4 Earths. They looked at almost like Earth with water and all that. And so, man, they doing a whole lot of things in these events that they're creating. It's just distractions. They distractions and they're what they call that mind manipulation.
I'm sorry, E-Man, are you looking at your screen?
Yeah.
Look at the screen. He's showing you the pictures.
I'm zooming
Well,
in.
now he's back. Now he's to the question. Go back to the images.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Wait a minute. Hold on. What?
Look at bumblebees. They now have white tails.
Yeah,
What?
Yeah.
and red tails.
Wait a minute.
No, that's wrong.
No. And they had a little bit more white, red, yellow in them than that.
To me, they've never had red, but that.
I agree.
No, y'all talking about more yellow. I mean, now I remember that's what like bumblebees. I remember. I don't remember no red tail. Ugh. Look like somebody hurt 'em.
And this is the world's. He's
The
showing the
world's
world's largest wasp. It was extinct. It was rediscovered. They said it was extinct, and now it was rediscovered. It's like the size of a man's thumb.
Wow.
I just want to point out a wasp
Hey.
that was extinct and now it's
If I
not.
see one of them,
And then the next thing is the largest cicada.
Yeah, look at it. Look at it.
Hmm.
There it is. I wouldn't want to get stung by one of those.
I wouldn't, man. If I see, you say I need exercise now, I sure be getting it if I seen that. I'll be running like I'm in the marathon.
And this is the largest cicada. It's gigantic. It's in Australia.
It looks like it's
the size
sitting
of a squirrel.
there chilling
It's
at the
so
table.
big.
Wow, that is big.
Or I'm sorry, that's a carpenter bee, not a cicada. That's a carpenter bee.
Carpenter bee. Okay.
That's a carpenter bee.
So we're done with that one.
Yeah.
And now you want us to talk about the monkeys next?
You're in the wrong folder. That's the residue. There's a questions folder. There's so many changes with the monkeys. I had to make a whole folder just for questions.
I didn't know they changed. So which is it? No, not that
click
one.
on an image and start.
Okay, let's talk about this one here. So Monkey's guitar logo has changed for me, right?
It's changed. Yes.
Okay. I've never seen.
And we'll get to it.
Okay.
So
David Jones.
This is a question for everyone.
Okay, the monkey.
Have you ever heard of Davy Jones referred to as David?
There's always Davy Jones. In fact, didn't they name a character, a certain character from a Disney movie?
Yeah, there's also Davy Jones the pirate.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
The thing
Davy Jones
is,
the pirate.
I've never seen. Well, I have some things to show people that's going to blow their mind if they've never seen David like I have. I've never seen David, but this is what's kicked it all off. Guys in the chat, can you please spell Mickey Dolenz' first name? Mickey Dolenz. How do you spell Mickey?
Okay, is the chat listening?
Brian?
Okay, guys, how do you spell Mickey Dolenz? Should I look it up?
No, not yet. I want to hear what the two of you remember.
I want to say it's like.
I want to hear what you and E-Man remember.
I don't know.
Like Mickey Mouse.
Like Mickey Mouse.
I don't know Mickey Dolan, so I ain't gonna even tell a story. I gotta broaden my horizon on songs. I just started listening to you know that song I think it's called "Hey Girl, What's Your Name, Girl." I love that song.
Look at that, Mickey Dolan.
I know that song.
He's missing an E.
It was an EY for me. Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I can't really say though, but for me, it seemed like it had an E.
Well, when we get to the residue, you may change your mind. But I said when you get to the residue, you'll see
Oh wait, a
Just
nub.
go through the question. So this is the logo part.
Okay, I don't remember a nub. Is there one now?
There is a nub now.
No. No. Oh, what?
Do you remember?
I don't remember a nub.
Do you remember the hearts at the top, where the little twisty things for the guitar? Do you
I
remember
do
them
not.
being hearts?
I don't remember hearts.
I don't remember hearts either.
Somebody in here is freaking out as well.
It's okay.
That's my little girl.
She sounds happy freaking out. It's okay.
She's happy. Yeah.
All right, so you want to go to the residue folder so I can show you why I was freaked out?
Yeah, I'm sorry I keep bouncing around here. Okay, so we're looking for residue now.
It's okay.
Oh, wow. Look at that drawing. Wow, look at that drawing.
There's no nub.
No nub.
So there's circles, there's teardrops, and then there's nothing. I don't remember anything there. I don't remember the twisty things. The Monkeys logo for me was, it was suggestive of a guitar, but there was no detail of a guitar. Does that make sense? Okay, Brian's left. He'll be right back, guys.
I gotta
So you were not a Monkeys fan.
But I gotta broaden my horizon. I don't know, cause like I said, I was talking to some guys. They were like, man, you don't listen to nothing but R&B. And that what all I'm supposed to listen.
Yeah, I'm back.
And I started listening to country, and I said, oh man, they got stories. At least I can understand their stories, and that's when I started listening to country music. But because I wasn't in it in the beginning, I don't like to say what was or what wasn't, because if you ain't in the beginning, you just be chained with a chain, so you would know.
Okay, so we're going back. I'm sorry, guys. We're going back into the residue. A lot of changes.
Oh, and here's the last question.
Hold on. Monkey. Okay, so that's the residue, right?
Well, that's how, yes, that's some residue. Some people remember circles on the S. Some people remember teardrops. Some people remember nothing, like myself, but now it's hearts.
Oh, it's hearts now. Oh my goodness. Okay, so 2 major changes there. 3? Was that 3? 3 changes.
There's a lot of residue. I would move quickly. I'll tell you when to stop on residue, because there's a lot of residue here. There's a better image of the logo.
Oh, Mickey Dolenz right there.
And I think there's residue of Mickey Dolenz there.
And here too.
You see the hearts? You see the hearts clear as day there.
Yeah, by the way, Mark is in our chat, and so is Teresa Lynch. Hey, guys. How's it going?
How you doing?
So is Brian Stavely.
Brian Stavely. Hey, welcome, guys. So is this residue here of them?
No, this is showing you how it is now. If you see a red box around things, that's how it is now.
What Sandy's talking about here is the hearts up here at the top and bottom, and then you have the nub on the guitar. Just message in the chat yes if you remember it like that, or no in the chat if you do not remember it like that. And Sandy, if you can, count the number of no's. Look at this residue with the round guitar.
Okay. Yes, it has the round guitar, and it's got teardrops, not hearts, around the S.
Mickey Dolenz and David Jones.
Now, I want you to notice David Jones, and he signs his name David Jones, not Davey. His signature His autograph is always David.
What?
And that's weird to me.
Mickey Dolenz. Who? Now, in this residue, like, where are you finding this stuff here? You don't want to tell us, right?
All over the place. Just all over the place. There was
Yeah.
so much residue for Mickey Dolenz, I had to cut stuff out. There was so much residue
who
for
is
Mickey
David
with an
Jones?
E. And there was too much residue for David. It was disturbing. He was always Davy Jones, never David.
What is this one? Okay, Amy. This one says Amy Dolenz.
That's the question you skipped. Amy Dolenz. His daughter is Amy Dolenz. She's an actress, and we remember it with a Y, but it's an I now. I believe Rich Fasanik found her.
Oh, what? It's an I?
Yeah, it's an I now.
Okay.
She was in Can't Buy Me Love with what's his name? McDreamy. I'm blanking on his name. Oh.
It's okay. It's okay. Let me zoom out of here. Monkeying around with Mickey Dolenz. Uh-oh. Look at this. This always happens whenever I'm sharing something. Residue-wise, computer crashes. Are you guys there?
Well, at least it picks right back up again.
Okay,
Yeah,
good.
we're here.
Yeah, StreamYard really, to me, is better than Hangouts, don't you think?
It's much smoother.
Oh, yeah.
Now,
Not for iPhones.
you ain't
It
putting
works
no
better.
videos on.
Hangouts was better for me.
On the iPhone?
I mean, there's so much Mickey Dolenz printed on things that it blew my mind. Wait until you see the records. Like this is a certificate of authenticity.
Oh,
Let me ask you
wow.
guys a question. Is it valid if they spell the name wrong?
Oh, and see, signatures include Davy Jones right here. That's residue.
Mm-hmm.
It's residue. I totally missed that. Thank you.
You're welcome. So these are all residues and effects that you guys have already brought on either Scarab Show or
Yes.
the other show.
Yep. There's more Amy.
Amy Dolenz.
Oh, she's out of control with Tony Danza. That was her breakout movie. She starred in it.
The Love Bug. Mickey Dolenz.
It's everywhere. So I said you can go through these fast because it's everywhere. No matter where you look, it's Mickey
We're
Dolenz with
overwhelmed
an
with
E. I've
Mickey
never
Dolenz.
seen it without the E. It looks so weird.
I'm going to check out McDolan, boy. He must got some good hits. What's his favorite?
There you go. Zoom in on those.
What's one of his favorite songs?
Oh, wow. Trading cards. An autograph.
He-Man, check
of
out the
Dolenz.
TV series from the... Check out the TV series, The Monkeys.
Okay.
It's from the 70s or the 60s?
Oh,
60s.
I'm going to
From
check it out.
1966 to 1969, I think.
Yes. What is David Jones?
Somebody wasn't paying attention to detail when they spelled his name.
Is it David Jones or David Jones?
Mm-hmm.
That one looks like it says David.
Yeah, they say it's been
That one is David. Oh. That's why it's in red. Yep.
It's hard to navigate through this. Yeah.
It's okay. Did you zoom in on the records?
On the records? No. Let me go back to that.
Yeah, you need to zoom in on the records. You need to zoom in
Oh,
on them.
wow.
Every
Wow.
single one of them says Mickey with an A.
Every single one of the records.
one.
Mickey Dolenz and Davy Jones. Wow.
And Davy Jones.
Every one of these guys spelled his name wrong. That can't see that to me. What does that say, E-Man? When you see like more than one,
It's more than that. It's a Mandela effect. And
that's right.
especially cartoons or drawings maybe can be mistaken, but when you got official documents and records, they don't make mistakes on that. They done proofread that about 5 or 6 times. And so if that's not correct now, I mean it is a Mandela effect, you know. And that's what's been happening lately. They've been changing one letter, and if you ain't really paying attention, you may not see it, and they hoping you don't see it.
I mean, it's on posters. It's on boxes for toys. It's on everything. Here's a David Jones album.
David Jones album.
And the bad part about it, if you and to the person that's in this reality, that's all he remember is just what it is.
Yeah. So if you ask somebody who knows the Monkees really well, was it Davy or David Jones? I want you guys should do that. Ask probably one of your older relatives, from back during this time frame. The Monkees, aren't they still around now? They're still around, aren't they? Like they're dead, some of them, right?
No, two passed away, 2 are alive.
Okay.
Look at David's chair. David. Look at the chair. It says David.
This one says Mickey. Yeah, the
Mickey's
chair
spelled
over
with
here
an A.
says David, but Mickey is spelled E-Y, and how come he didn't complain about that?
It's like the machine can't catch everything. That's what that is.
No, you're right. The machine can't catch everything.
Well, here it totally failed. It did catch anything. It caught
David
nothing
Jones,
on this one.
not on this one. That's showing how it is now.
And maybe some of it is intentional. You know,
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
And then, you know, it said the enemy is come to kill, steal, and destroy, and divide and conquer. So some of it is just on purpose, just to make some of us like, man, hold on, I know I ain't cuckoo.
But you're right. You're right. The enemy's coming in to divide. I think this is what's happening here. I really have been leaning in that direction here. So the S is different too? Are you guys there?
Yeah, well, I don't remember anything on the S. Yeah, you can't hear me?
You don't remember anything?
I don't remember anything around it, but I can concede to it being like a raindrop shape.
Yeah, raindrop.
But not a heart. It was not a heart for me.
No. Wow, there's small changes, but they're definitely, I think we can prove that this, there's something to this one. We'll just say that, okay?
And that's all it takes is a small change to make an imbalance. A lot of people think it's got to be something real big and huge. No, just something real small to throw off the balance.
So this one, actually, our special guest, Cory, should know all about this one. Which large intestine do you remember? So in the box here, do you remember?
Do you remember it straight across?
Straight across or angular?
Yes.
Like angled upward like that. What do you guys remember?
Anybody in the chat? Because I only see Teresa and System Failure. A lot of lurkers in the chat tonight.
Come on, you guys.
They're out of practice.
Anybody?
They're not used to doing this.
Oh man.
I remember it seemed like It seems like I remember the way over here with the little straight thing, not so much of an angle.
So straight
The color.
across is what I remember as well, E-Man.
Yeah, I remember straight across.
So here's part 2. Now, this part's the most important part. Which part is the colon? A, B, C, or all of it? D. What part do you remember the colon being? A, B, C, or all of it?
Remember.
I should have paid attention about.
A, B, or C is the colon. Which one?
Okay. To be fair, I have irritable bowel syndrome, so I've seen this model a lot in doctors' offices.
Yeah, I seen it too, but I'm trying to figure out what was the colon. I don't think I was looking at the little worms things in the middle.
Yep.
Let's see. Well, it looks like all of it.
Do you want me to tell you what I
should be all of it? What, right?
Should be all of it, maybe, or at least C. Got to be at least C because they do a colonoscopy.
Because it looks like it's intertwined together. It looks like it's connected together, really. If you're looking at that photo, it looks like the C is connected to the B and the B is connected to the A. That's what it looked like.
All right. Let me explain my memory.
You see that? It looks like it's
A, B, and C make up the large intestine, but now the colon is the entire thing. But in my past, the colon was only C. Now it's the ascending colon, the transverse colon, and the descending colon. For me, it was just the large intestine, and the colon was C.
When I look at the picture, it looks like they.
A colonoscopy would go. Huh?
No, I'm saying when I look at the pictures.
Yes, and now it's angular.
Yeah, it's kind of angular.
Yeah.
I don't remember it angular. It was straight across like that middle picture.
Well, you know why they had to make it angular because they had to put it angular because they had to put the stomach over
there.
Exactly. Seriously, that's true.
Wasn't one of these parts the duodenum? The duodenum.
I'm sorry.
Have you ever heard of the duodenum?
I have, but no, that would be further down. I thought, like through the appendix.
One of these was the duodenum.
Boy, y'all was real smart in school, man. Y'all had A's of anatomy. Yeah, my teacher said, pay attention.
Well, maybe it's all this.
Like I said, for me, it was the.
Good.
A and B were the large intestine. For me, A and B was large intestine, and C was the colon. And now the whole thing is the colon.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
And there's so many diagrams showing it straight across. And that's how I remember it. I don't remember that
across.
Large angle defying gravity.
Well, we know that the mesentery, that's a new body part. They just discovered that recently, like a couple years ago. Remember?
Wait a minute, how you would discover a new part? Those are the things I don't understand why people don't get very weird about it. Because how the body has been dissected, they done went in there and took all your organs out. They done cut up the body many a time. How do you find a new part? How we just grow a new part and you just say, oh, it's a new part? What? Now I can understand, maybe, because the brain, they still haven't mapped all of it out yet. So, but come on now.
Wait, hold on here. I don't remember the mesentery being like webbed. Do you?
No.
No.
How did they miss that? Look at that. How did they miss that?
Right. All the is it just for females?
It's like glue.
It looks like a female, so y'all get all kinds of X-rays down there.
It looks like a jellyfish. Look at it.
Yeah.
You mean tell me this thing's been there the whole time and they just discovered it recently?
Yeah, right. And people don't question that. They're not gonna question. You know, they just go with the punches. Like when they come and say, "We discovered new clouds." Now, how you gonna discover new clouds? Come on, man.
Yeah, there's like 12 different kinds of clouds, right?
Yeah, I know. I just found a few more. I'll send them to you really quick.
All right.
I
So all
found a
this
few
is,
more that
what
I
we're
don't
looking
remember.
at here, this is residue of the colon going straight across.
That look about right there.
Yes.
Appendix over here.
You know, they had to move all that stuff, you know, because they had to take the kidneys and ship them, and so they had to make it look believable.
Yeah, that's how it is now. It's slanted.
Very slanted.
Right?
All
His
right.
stuff look like he turned sideways.
Yeah, it looks like you had sent me something, Sandy.
Yeah, I'm sending you. Actually, I'm going to delete the last thing that I sent you
Oh, rain bombs?
because I sent you the wrong one. Yeah, you can put that up while I'm sending you more stuff.
Okay.
It's only a couple images.
Okay. Crazy weather.
Yeah, there's a lot in that crazy weather one that I want to share.
Oh.
This is stuff I found very recently. I just covered it on Mandela Monday on Curious's channel. There she is. Oh my gosh, her hair is getting so long.
Yeah, she's looking like a monkey member. Member of the monkeys. So let's see. Let's look at the screen here. Share a screen. Let me know if you guys can see it.
Yeah, we got you.
All right, so phone clouds. I've never heard of phone clouds.
Nope, neither have I. That's why I covered it. They're cloud waterfalls essentially.
I swear that looks like
You
a
need a
water.
mountain range.
A waterfall of clouds.
Yep, that's exactly it.
Look like some water, like you can
They
surf
were.
off that. Unreal.
Crazy.
Yep.
So that mean they
That's
gonna.
the science behind it.
Well, you know, when you start messing up,
The flowing cloud.
What did you say, Sandy?
The image you were looking at with the cloud that's separated, that's indicative of flowing cloud. I had video of it, but it's not here. It looks
Okay.
like a tidal wave, a rolling tidal wave coming at the mountain range. And then all of a sudden it breaks and comes down like a wave over the mountain. It's crazy looking. I don't know if you can Google a video of it. It's crazy.
All right.
Before you start that crazy weather one, 'cause that one's...
Okay. What am I looking up?
Look up Foen Cloud video. Like, just look up Foen Cloud and then go to videos. And then there should be one right in the front.
Time lapse of a
There's
Lee
different
wave.
spellings. It's German. Yeah. Yeah, that would probably be a good one.
Look at that.
Oh no, that's not the one I'm talking about.
No, that's not a good one.
It's the one like the picture I have where you see the mountain range in the background. If you can see one, I'll see if I can find it really quick.
Yeah, I don't see anything right now.
Yeah, give me 1 minute. I'm gonna send you the link. I'm gonna get the video.
Did anybody else recognize that the trees was confused this year? The trees were very confused, meaning I'm in Chicago and
I didn't hear what you said. What'd you say, man?
the trees was very confused this year. They didn't know if they were supposed to grow or not. They had started budding, then they stopped and then grow for weeks. Our trees didn't get
Oh my
no
gosh.
no leaves all over them until about uh the end of May.
What are these?
Oh my gosh. Not
Directo?
here. I think the weather, depending on where you live, it's different
These
this
are
year.
Directo clouds.
Derecho clouds. I've never heard of a derecho, and it turns out I've lived through 2 derechos now. In 2012, we had a super derecho. That is the derecho area. If you live in that part of the United States, you get derechos too. Never heard of them.
No.
But super derecho passed through my area in 2012, and one passed weeks ago, and that's when I covered it. Never heard of it before.
Now, what happens during a derecho?
Basically, it's a combination. Well, I have pictures there to describe it. That's Philadelphia this month, the derecho storm that came through. I don't want to mess it up. I have the information in the pictures. So
Wait, this happened in your area?
in derecho clouds. Yeah, this is Philly. You're looking at pictures of Philly a few weeks ago.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Philly doesn't get stuff like that, do they?
It's
a lot.
Clusters. Apparently, we're in derecho alley. It's a combination. It's like a line of storms that's straight line winds, downbursts, microbursts, like multiple microbursts and downbursts in the same storm system. And derechos have a minimum gust of 58 miles per hour. They go up to 100 miles per hour.
Mm.
The storm can travel hundreds of miles in a few hours, and it gets stronger as it goes. That's a derecho cloud right there. An
It
Argus cloud
almost
is
looks like a
indicative
rainbow.
of a derecho.
Looks like a rainbow, similar.
Or a mushroom cloud.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Medicanes? What's a medicane? Is a Mediterranean hurricane.
A medicane. Yeah. Have you ever heard of hurricanes hitting Italy and Greece? Because now they do.
No
I've never heard of that.
There's no way. No.
Well, look, watch this. It was about 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, a hurricane hit Chicago, and I ain't never had a hurricane warning in Chicago ever in my life. They literally said, "Go get down for cover right now." I said, "Wait a minute,
You guys got a
hold on."
hurricane warning?
Oh my goodness.
I said, "Ain't our buildings too big for this?"
Cristobal.
Now I know
Oh
Illinois.
wait, you got to stop here. This one's crazier.
That looks like a ball.
Was it Cristobal? That's okay. Hail glaciers. Hail glaciers happen in warm climates like Brazil, Arizona, warmer climates. In the summertime, a summer storm comes through and hail comes down so much that it forms glaciers that take months to melt. Has
No
anyone
way.
ever heard of this? Because I've never heard of it.
A hail glacier.
I have pictures of it.
Have I seen that in the sky, boy?
I've heard of ball lightning, but I've never heard of hail
And
glacier.
gustnado. Yeah, and a gustnado is not a tornado. It's like a downburst, except it's going up. It goes from the ground up. So you would think like a dust devil, except when you see these pictures, you're gonna think they're tornadoes. They're not anything like a dust devil. So go on to the next pictures, Brian.
Oh wow.
So these are gustnados. Look how big. Some of them look like dust devils. Some of them do not.
Mm.
Gustnado.
And there's the
versus
news
tornado.
telling you the difference between a gustnado and a tornado.
Mm.
Never heard of them.
Do they happen around fires or no? I've seen
It
smoke
didn't
swirls.
specify. I think it's just winds.
Now, what are these here?
All right, so here's more Arcus clouds, derecho clouds. They're the derecho storms.
That look like a spaceship up there.
Look how low to the ground they are.
That's
yeah, they
scary.
have like a skirt. You see the skirt that's reaching down?
I
it
think
is
if I
scary.
saw that coming my way, I'd head for cover.
I'm telling you, man, it look like a straight up spaceship. And well, you know what
Hey.
that remind me, that top one remind me of the Bing in Chicago.
I was going to say, beam me up Scotty right there. Which doesn't exist now.
Man,
Look how low to the ground. I can't get over how low they are. It's like it's touching the buildings. It's so crazy.
Yeah, I've never heard of derecho. And
neither have I.
Man, that cloud looked like it had hands.
Look.
Uh,
yeah, it looks like it's about to touch the house.
What?
Oh, really?
Oh, man. Sandy, these are some really good pictures.
Well, Sandy, yeah, so that's
look how low. The lowness of the clouds. Oh. And I gotta say, when that derecho came through, it was close to noon. It was as dark as full blown night. Those clouds are so dark. But wait, you didn't get to the
Yeah,
ice.
I'm looking at the video real quick you sent me. This is a good video, you guys. These are the falling clouds. You guys see what Sandy was talking about? The Foehn clouds. Clouds come over the mountain, and they. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, look at that. Isn't that crazy?
It almost looks like, you know how they do the.
I mean, obviously it's.
Look like steam or something.
It does.
Right.
Yeah, it does.
All right, so we were looking at more cloud pictures. Greece was hit by a storm called a Medicane.
Yeah.
YouTube, this is Geographic Scholar.
What's that?
This is going to be a bit of a
YouTube video.
meteorology.
I stopped it. All right, look. How in the world does and see, don't they have, sometimes in the desert, they have these floods that hit now?
And snow.
Yeah, I heard about the floods in the deserts. I thought desert was a desert. I have floods.
Italy. When did Italy get hit by that storm?
I don't know. Zorba. That's one of the names. If you want to look up Hurricane Zorba. Medicane Zorba.
Zorba?
Zorba. Z-O-R-B-A.
I don't see it.
Now, hey, I didn't do a video, but I was watching the movie.
I
don't
found
know.
pictures of it.
You remember the movie?
Oh, wait, hold on, Brian. Wait, it's because it's changing it to medicine.
Yeah, I saw that.
It's auto-correcting the medicine. That's why.
Oh, that's why. Medicane Zorba. Wow. That was back in 2018. Hurricanes do form in the Mediterranean. Yeah. No, hurricanes No, wouldn't we have heard about this?
Hmm.
Yeah, it
Why
was
do
too
we
cold.
not
There's
hear
no
about
way. There's no way.
Why don't we hear about hurricanes over there?
Because they just made them up.
Yeah,
Oh, is that a Hale Glacier?
that's a hail glacier.
No way.
The bottom image with the cars, that's Brazil. The image to your right, that I believe it's either Arizona or New Mexico. I think it's New Mexico.
They get them there?
And the top images are New Mexico. Yeah. These are hail glaciers. They're made from hail from thunderstorms. And there's so much of it that it cools the air down. That's why he's wearing the jacket. And they take months to melt.
And we have rain bombs as well?
Yes. Rain bombs. They look like atomic bombs from far away. And the cloud drops a bomb of water on top of a specific area.
I know you could see rain from a distance, and it would just look like normal rain. I've never seen it like this.
Well, man, that was a nice segue. I ain't know she was gonna do nothing about no clouds. What?
Whoa, what? Rain bomb. You can literally see it dropping like a huge water drop.
You see the time lapse?
Yep.
Yep.
Sandy, it's not
Never heard of
go into
these.
meteorology if you want to.
I swear, cause she good with this. Now,
What color are Spy versus Spy faces? I don't know this one.
now, Brian, I remember.
You don't know Spy versus Spy?
No.
Let me see, that a cartoon?
What do you remember, E-Man?
I don't know this one. Oh, Jesus.
Okay, well, I'm going to tell you it's from Mad TV and Mad Magazine. And I remember them having white faces. But now they're flesh tone.
I look like Freddy Krueger.
They're not white anymore.
Oh, they're not white. Oh, wow.
No, they're not white. They're flesh tone now.
Wait a minute, I remember that. I remember this cartoon, but I'm trying to see. Oh, geez, come on, man. I see my head. Oh, man. I remember this now. I'm looking at it. I'm trying to figure out.
Spy versus Spy on the Sega. Even that changed.
Man, I'm trying to see.
Yeah.
I think they was all white.
Yeah, there's residue here.
Were they all white?
Yeah, this is the residue.
Oh, yeah, what I thought. I thought I didn't remember it, but when I seen it, because what you were showing at first, it looked like Freddy Krueger.
Oh. Is that somebody's wedding cake?
That's a wedding cake.
Mr. Rogers. Okay, so what happened with Mr. Rogers?
Oh, something else?
Pull up the first image and ask the chat, which character is not from Mr. Rogers? 1, 2, or 3?
Oh, gosh.
Which one is not from Mr. Rogers?
The bear.
I would say the first one.
The bear.
You would say the first, and E-Man says 2. Scrappy Dappy Doo says 2. Steve Hansen says 1. Well, it's 50-50 split. I need a tiebreaker.
So which one was not?
Okay, well, I'm just going to tell you. For me, I don't remember the bear. I don't remember Planet Purple. I don't remember Paul and Pauline. 42 episodes spanning 1973 to 2006. This bear has been on Mr. Rogers. I've never seen this bear.
I ain't seen a bear either. That's why it looks strange to me.
42 episodes.
That's insane. So it was the bear.
It's not like he was on 1 or 2 episodes and we may have missed it. 42 episodes.
The Planet
Mr.
Purple.
Rogers wrote a book, Planet Purple, and they were the characters.
I don't remember that.
I don't remember that.
I don't know either.
Purple Panda.
That's all the episodes that he was in. And those are the he started out like more of a lighter purple and got darker purple as the years went on.
Oh, wow.
But he was in 42 episodes. I have never seen him before.
Nope, I haven't either. Nope.
I don't know. It's like that. You know, that show. It's been a while since I watched that show.
I remember King. And I remember that little thing, but I don't remember the bear.
If you watched this at
Well-
all as a kid, you should know Purple Panda. Because, again, 42 episodes. It's not like he was in 1 or 2. He was a regular on the show. 42 episodes.
I don't
Do
remember
you
that.
guys remember? Do you guys remember the Purple Panda?
Scrappy Dabby Doo says, no intruder into this reality. I agree with you. 100%.
All right. Well, that's something else we found. Good job, Sandy. Who found that one?
I did. Everything that I showed you, I found.
Oh, you found all those? Even the monkeys?
Except for Amy Dolan's.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, except for Amy Dolan's. Amy Dolan's is rich.
Okay.
Man, I have a question. I was looking at a movie yesterday, and I thought I seen a Mandela effect. I was looking at that old movie with Queen Latifah and Janet Pinkett. Set it off. And I remember when they were sitting down in the bank scene, and he asked her, "How many times have you been drilled to do what you to pull the clip?" And she said, "It's been told to me 1,000 times." And I remember him pointing at his head, saying, "If it's been drilled in your head 1,000 times," hitting his head, and he pointed at the window of, "Why didn't you follow it?" And I watched that movie yesterday, and it wasn't there. It just skipped over, and I said, "Oh, I hope that's an edit," but it wasn't there.
Hey, E-Man, you got a hi from the chat from Tobin.
Hey, how you doing? And I remember that movie because that was one of my favorite movies that they made. And when he didn't do that, I said, "Wait a minute, if I'm going nuts," because I remember when he said it, and he said after she said it's been told to me 1,000 times, and he said if it's been drilled in your head 1,000 times, pointing at his head with his finger, and then he pointed to the bank. Why didn't you follow it? And he didn't do it. Now, I hope I didn't have an edit copy, but why would they just edit that part out? That don't make any sense.
There's very little that makes sense in this reality right now.
And I just seen that movie last night.
I mean, after seeing all this new stuff tonight, I don't know. I'm gonna have to do some more research.
Yeah.
You've been gone a while. It's okay.
We are gonna have to cut it short tonight. I was really hoping to get Cory to come on, but it looks like he may be resting or something. So we'll reach out to him again. Okay. Anyway, guys, thanks for joining, and have a great Mandela Effect night. And God bless you all.
God bless everybody.
Take care, guys. Good night.
Good night.
Good night. Did Brian just leave us here? Oh, we are still live, man, but Brian's left.